Hi, we're here at Data Center World today. I'm talking to Michael Carrier, who has just presented. We are going to have a quick chat about Data Center Builder. So, Michael, it's talk to us.
Thank you.
How was the presentation? Did you enjoy it? Was it good?
Yeah, it's always, for me, it's always a pleasure to talk to the audience and to have the people who are interested to what message we have to deliver. So first of all, I wanted to thank the Eurovent to give us, opportunity to talk to the people. Generally speaking, I think audience was maybe not even if I had a lot of questions, but I saw that people were concentrating on what I was saying. So this is a good sign. And a good surprise for me was the amount of people. We had probably more than 70 people, in the room, which usually is not the case in the morning session in the second day. So it was very, very positive.
What are the top 3 things you want people to take away from that presentation?
I think, for me, the 3 more important things, to take away is that data center, they are taking very important decisions based on numbers.
Yes.
And those numbers, it's electricity consumption, how green you are, CO2 emission, etc. And as you know, so the message is here. So if you are taking fact-based decision, be sure that input data into your decision-making process is accurate or as accurate as possible. And this is the first message I would like people to take away from this. And the second one is that you need to have external independent body, like Eurovent, for instance, to certify the data. It's never, 100% perfect, but at least even if you have a very good relationship with your customer, sometimes people don't know what performances are, and if you have external companies certifying this, at least they have a time and capability to provide external independent view of the data validity, or I call this integrity of the data. So this is the second message. And the third important message for me is to play in the fair competition. So I love competition, I like running, I'm a sportsman, etc. So I like to see, who is better, and I don't have a problem with this. But I want to be sure that the rules and way we are presenting data are at the same level of validity. So this is the 3 things I think which is important to understand. And it's true that it has been a long journey, to a kind of clean the data in air conditioning space. I think, frankly speaking, that in data center, data are much better than in air conditioning, but there is still inflation.
So, that is your message to data center operators on choosing certified versus non-certified products.
And this is a little bit the message I have just said, in the previous discussion. The message is, you don't take business critical decision based on data you cannot believe. So this is very reverse.
Last question: how can fake cooling strategies help data centers save energy?
It's a kind of I would say behind us, in the sense that there is a lot of data center operators today which are from the beginning specifying free cooling operation, and it's particularly true in Europe, when ambient temperature is relatively low. If you think about Frankfurt, average year temperature, I think, is around 9 degrees C. And this is free cooling operation. By the way, nothing is for free, so you still have to pay for fan operation, etc. There is some impact, in some operating condition using free cooling. And generally speaking, when liquid you are cooling temperature is above our temperature, you have opportunity for free cooling. So that's why, when we were operating chillers at the condition close to air conditioning operating condition. So if you think about 7 degrees C, room for free cooling was relatively reduced, and because of the difference between air and water. So again, I'm saying, trying to average temperature 9 degrees C. If you have water temperature, 12.7, you can do some free cooling, but it's not spectacular. And then there's another aspect that comparing to air conditioning, that data center operates full load for entire year of operations. At the time when you have fully loaded and ambient temperature is low, is significant. So I gave, in my presentation example, if you take data center operating in London with 30-20 condition, and if you are using carrier chiller because we are doing particularly well free cooling application, I think that we see 55% energy reduction comparing to the standard chiller. So it's like no brainer. So it's not like 5%, 10%, etc. It's really spectacular. So I think that today I haven't seen, frankly speaking, in Europe any specification from data center with chiller without free cooling. Okay, so this is the basic situation. Now you can do this free cooling well or very well. So there's still, some tricks, engineering, design, and there's a lot of patterns on this space, how we are doing free cooling and why we have a good performances. And I have seen customers surprised by the level of performances, annualized of Carrier compared to competition. Even in the full load, 100% the operating condition, we have some gaps. We are not as good as competitors. So we have spent a lot of focus, in free cooling operation.